Howdy doody, friends. Buck in here. Welcome to Buck and Billy Ray's YouTube channel. Looking for a hard hat and some ear protection.
Friends, I'm going to make this very quick and very simple and very easy. I'm proud of this video. I'm proud of the tree job. Again, I know I say this from time to time, and I pop in and I say, hey, not a good video to skip. It's just not. If you don't have the time, if you're interested in, if you're a cutter, wedgemanship, some very intricate points on this one. I'm at the stage in my life and my career where I'm just not in a hurry, and I take these little opportunities to share things, and this is a good video. This is a great video. It's 26 minutes long. It's nothing different than my other ones, but man, oh man, what a fun video to make. I was proud of this. It was in my backyard. It's good all the way around. That's it. That's all I want to say. You do what you're going to do. We're all going to do that anyways. But I felt uncomfortable not saying this before it starts. So enjoy, friends. Let me know what you think in the commentaronis down below. I'd like to say hi to my new friends, Clay and his boy Will. You know who you are. Anyways, friends, enjoy.
It's time. And I don't know what this is going to look like over here, but it's time. I have a tree in the backyard that has been a problem for a long time, but it's Hogan's kind of tree. Oh, it's not his tree. It's his tree closest to his window. So we've had birds and animals living in it for years. And we like our trees, friends, as you can imagine. And we don't like cutting trees down. Okay, let's gas up. And what we have here, friends, is the 86cc Iron Horse 371. It's covered in ivy. I don't even know if I'm going to hit steel or wires or nails, or I don't think I can bang it over. There's a huge leader hanging off the back. All the limbs are on the back of it. You can see it there, friends. So I'm just going to put the old power saw down there. Just a minute. I'll show you up here. It isn't pretty. Right? So, we'll see. We shall see, friends are only. I mean, look at it. Look at the weight. There's not one limb off the backside. You know what? I could probably bang it, but it's going to be horrible. I may put a rope in it. Let's see what happens when I get it a little bit at least stripped, friends. We got a doghouse back here that's got to go. This is kind of a hard thing to do, friends. To be honest, it is. It's kind of hard. We got a doghouse back here that's got to go. Oh. I gotta show you this. It's gonna open up Hogan's room a bit, but it's gotta happen, friends. It's a horrendous show. Okay, well, you can see what we're up against. Did you see that nail, friends? I think I hit it actually. I'm gonna check my chain out. Well, I'll be able to tell if I hit it or not by looking at it. It looks to me that I may have hit it. I may have just scraped it. Oh no, I hit it. Look, I hit the nail. So I need to sharpen the power saw. I can't, I mean, it's cutting, but no. There's where the nail was. Right there. Birdhouse. I'm not quite finished yet cleaning it up yet, but I am gonna bang it, I think. Ooh, that might not be a good idea. That might not be a good idea. There's a huge school marm off the back. We'll see. We'll see. See, you get this foliage out of here. All right, so she's getting a little bit lighter on the backside, not that much. Quite a bit of weight on the back, but we'll see. What I do when I don't have paper, I do this. That's about all I'll need. Now, I literally just get it on with the crisscross. I love the crisscross. It's just where I live now. I've tried all kinds of things through the years. I like a good, clean core. That's just where I go. That's where I live. It'll kick off to the side and start burning. This cedar, friends, it's known as fire starter. That's what this is. Okay. I love this thing. I forgot about that. This thing's wicked, friends. Okay, we gotta get this thing on the ground. Look at this thing, friends. It's literally, it works too. Look at that. We're we're gonna deal with that. With the wind's blowing the wrong way, like terribly the wrong way. Well, maybe it'll help me. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna. I hit it. Look, I hit the nail. So I. Oh yeah. Yep.
Good morning, friends. So it wouldn't be a proper bucking video if I didn't interject here for just a second. I got my headphones in and I'm building my video. My wife's having her coffee. It's the morning time. It's a regular day here at the homestead. But, friends, I almost hung a rope in this. I was so close to just quickly throwing a ladder up, as you've seen me do this 1,000 times. Even if I got 10 feet on a ladder, hung a rope, hung a block on that big fir, and just pulled the hook Sylvia to her and locked in the hubs and pulled her over. No problem. But you know what, friends? People ask me all the time, why don't you just do this? Why don't you do that? Well, then it isn't a big bang, is it? That's tree work. That's not falling. That's tree work. Right now, as soon as you get out a rope or spurs or any ladder, anything like that, it's tree work. Well, this is falling, and I'm a faller, and I'm a tree worker too, but I like the challenge. I guess that's what it is. To me, it's physics, friends. It's physics, and I get people coming at me all the time with this stuff. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? You know what? I do what I do, and I love banging wedges, and I've been falling for many, many years. So you'll see what happens here. This is a big stacker. I have to stack a lot of wedges here. I chose to do a back cut first because I did not want to lose any weight back. When you do back cut first, friends, this is the perfect example to explain this and show this, and I show it well in this video. Yeah, it's back hard. You've seen. I tried to strip a bit of weight as best I could, but so that's why the back cut first. There was enough girth on the tree but remember, friends, trees, I see them as plates. There's plates all around the tree. It's a cylinder. And when you crack that cylinder, depending on the lean, right? If it's leaning back and you crack the cylinder, it will pinch the saw on the back lean. It'll cave. So I see them as plates. Everything's a plate. Now, when I crack that front plate, say I was going to, right, just do an undercut first. Well, what happens when I crack that front plate? It leans back. It does. It's just physics. That's what happens. It starts to go back. So you do a narrow undercut and you think to yourself, okay, I'll put a narrow undercut, then I'll slip my back bar in. Well, guess what happens when you crack the back plate? The one underneath the compressed side. It starts pinching your bar now. And you lose lean, you lose. So that's where the back cut, friends, I did a back cut on a freaking 36-inch tree back where that cylinder, that Costco can. Check that in the freaking links. You don't see that every day. That was nuts, but I enjoyed the journey. I used a sledgehammer to bang wedges that day. Anyways, so this is where the back cut comes in handy. I stack 3 wedges here, friends. I'm just going to tell you. I take 3 wedges to crack this sucker over. Stacked. Enjoy this process. I bring a camera right down in the stump, so it's a longer video, but it's worth it. I enjoyed the fire starting. I hope you did too, and I hope your world's going real good for you today, and you're kind to people around you. But anyways, let's get back into this cutting here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to move something here and get going on this thing. I'm going to back cut first. I am going to back cut first. I don't want to lose any lean. I'm actually back cutting it first.
Okay, friends, you'll notice what I do here is I just cleaning up the stump, taking a little bit of the bark and the ivy off, and then I come around the front, you'll notice, and it looks like I'm going to put an undercut in it. I don't. I'm just getting my mindset right on where the back cut is to be. So if I put a back cut in, not knowing, like right here, see, I'm just like, okay, so that's where my undercut's going to go. Perfect, pull out, and then I know where I can put my back cut. That's all that was. So you may ask yourself, why is that tree not sitting on his bar? Well, because there's a front plate from the ground to the sky holding the tree there. If I had to put the undercut, I would have broke that plate and it would have sat fairly instantly on my saw. They're plates, friends. So who knows what would happen if I met up on the other side where I'm looking right now? See where I'm looking all intently? Who knows what would happen if I actually snipped too much fibers there? You'd see that deck crushed. You'd see that tree on my house instantly right now. You'd hear a pop and your heart would drop. Okay, friends, the undercut came out good, but I'm not happy. There's cleanup on the other side. I'm going to do that right now. And then I'm going to take a plate like the old boys back in the day. This thing needs to travel and don't close up and jump side to side. So I clean up a little Dutchie here. It's not even really a Dutchie. It's just a bit of dirt I want out of there or debris. And then I come over and I take a slab off the front. You guys know what I do when I talk about this. You've seen me do it. Well, I'm doing it here, and I'll show you what I mean.
I'm not panicking, you know why? I've got hinge wood. That's it. And I'll show you what else I did. You don't want to be walking out in front of this without standing and looking at it. Look at it. See that notch? See that little step? See that step in there? That's a nice free-flowing tree. I've got the thing cut right up to about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches of holding wood. Got my camera over there. This thing is hard back. Oh, look at the size of that freaking spider. Look at this tree. If I had to put my undercut in that, if I had have like maybe screwed up on my undercut, like maybe gone too far or not lined up, guess what? Trouble in sector 5. I'm gonna go put you guys out here now, but I'm gonna walk down the bottom. The fire's burning nice and straight up. Looks like the wind settled a bit. Very nice. Myrtle, I love you. Dearly, actually. You guys will stand behind the fire. I'm gonna sweep it right by the house there. You watch the corner of the house there. Let's get you behind the fire. big lift. You cut too much, if you think you're gonna save yourself and it's gonna be easier if you go in there and tickle something, that's when you end up with trees on houses and you go, oops. There we go. Time to start throwing foliage at it. I may as well show you guys too what we did here. I haven't had a 3-stacker in a while. That tree stayed on course very nicely. Oh, straight off, lifted it right off its lay hard to the house. You could see what it was doing to our home, eh? It was chewing us up here, roots going in here, all in here, starting to bust things up bad. It's over for that tree. It wasn't helping us. Plus, that's our deck. The sun sets back there, and look what we've got back there. So our privacy is important. It'll be a little lighter in Hogan's room now. That's the only thing. Okay? And I got my old thing back. I like that thing. I forgot about that. You should have seen this when I landscaped this, friends. It was all rock and that doghouse for our nice Chloe dog, and it's beautiful. Let's get to cleaning this and burning it.